short commercial break to pay the bills.
Think clear and live more balanced. At Native Pharmaceuticals, holistic wellness isn't just an idea, it's their mission. From sleep and stress support to pain relief, skincare, and my favorite, pet wellness. Well, Native Pharmaceuticals crafts plant-based, U.S.-sourced formulas that work with your body naturally. You know, the products are made with care. They use this interesting seed-to-shelf approach that delivers premium quality that you can trust, and so can the Advice Unfiltered community. So whether you're seeking a deeper night's sleep, calmer days, better focus, or release from the daily discomfort, here's the best part. Native Pharmaceuticals is partnered with Advice Unfiltered for the entire month. That means if you go to nativepharmaceuticals.com and use the promo code AUF, you can get special offers and real talk about how holistic wellness can fit into your life from the inside out. So if you're ready to feel better, I know Chris loves the skincare stuff. I know there's the hydro gummies, and of course, gotta be honest, this is my pet. It's my little man right here. He's the Advice Unfiltered mascot. So if you want to learn more about holistic wellness and what it means to live well, visit nativepharmaceuticals.com today and let nature help you feel your best.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls?
What's going on? Well, look at it. Welcome to Advice Unfiltered. You got to do that. You got to do the episode.
I can do the episode? Oh,
Yeah,
episode. Are you guys ready? I know. I was
yeah.
just fucking with you. I wanted to see you do it.
No, I
just
can't
fucking
do
with
it as good as you.
Yeah, I mean, I got to make it different everywhere.
I'll step on your
All
toes.
right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, adults of all ages, I want to welcome you to Advice Unfiltered with Chris and Tony, episode 3 of season 2.
Fuck right. That's what I'm
Fuck
talking
yeah.
about.
Woo!
By the way, I honestly thought when you put that there, it totally makes sense now. But I
Yeah.
thought it was the Donut Daddy's book.
No, it's my book.
And I go, what are we doing for that for?
No, it's my
Now
book.
it's in the studio. So
It's my book.
yes,
That's
baby.
my book.
Yes. And if you need a Valentine's Day gift for someone you love, that's what I'm talking about
Get my
right
book.
there. So welcome to Advice Unfiltered. As always, we are live everywhere. We are live on TikTok. We're live on Instagram, Facebook. But if you want the best experience, as always,
Go to YouTube.
go to YouTube because we can
Yeah.
actually talk to you, see you. We can see the chat come up. So so that's the best way to do it. And as I said that, Ming, is there any way to see the chat? Oh, yeah, there it is. All right. So Ming will be highlighting some of the chats today for us as always. But most importantly, what is more impressive than our first year, well, it's not as impressive, but it's close, and our celebrity donut guest is the fact that episode 3, see, look, we have the one was our year anniversary. Then we go to celebrity guest. And what do we follow up with? Of course, the banger of all episodes.
Valentine's Day.
Fucking Valentine's Day.
It's our Valentine's Day special.
Yeah. So if you thought it was going to get crazy before, we are
I
here.
can't wait for this. I knew this was coming.
We have
I was like, man, I was thinking all day today. I was like, man, it's Valentine's Day special.
When I was cutting
Tony's
promos
gonna
this morning, I
pick
did
out,
not think about it. And then I was like, it's fucking Valentine's Day.
I knew you pick out
It's
some spice.
Valentine's
So
Day.
I'm expecting some spicy.
Look how good look how
Yeah,
crisp
it
that looks.
It does look good.
Look at that handsome man right there. All right. So as always, he's back in the studio. We missed him so much. We don't know where he was, on vacation. Maybe he was just hanging out with the family.
Maybe he's Batman.
Maybe he's just, this is what real celebrities do in their
Right.
off time.
Right?
Welcome back to the Ming. Ming, what's going on, baby?
What's up, Ming?
What's going on, guys?
There you
Hello,
go.
There
Yeah,
we
we
go.
didn't
What's
see
going
you.
on,
Ming's
guys?
back in the studio.
Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys.
I know right
I
now
missed
as
you guys.
people are looking at you, they're immediately thinking to themselves, Ming's back. And what do we do? Did Liv and Tyler break up?
Yeah, right. What happened to Liv and Tyler?
Like it's for time. So, Ming, what have you been up to? Anything exciting?
Nothing crazy. Just hanging out. Trying to stay warm. That's it. Just trying to stay warm.
It's been
Very
brutal.
easy.
My heart warmed a little bit by knowing there's only 3 weeks of February left, and it won't be long. There he is.
There's my boy.
By the way, for you guys who thought my dog died in my my post today, he was sleeping.
Dog was
Clearly,
sleeping.
clearly he's still here, hanging out with his best friend over here, Chris. Tyler, what's going on, sir? So, yes, by the way, appreciate the love, Vicky.
Thank you, Vicky.
He is still dating. He's still in the world. For all you people who are looking at the empty couch going, this day was going to come one day, and this is so sad. But it's not. But you know what's really cool about it? we could talk to you about Valentine's Day because she's not downstairs. So, how was your week so far?
Been good. It's been pretty chill. I mean, went to PA, went snowboarding a little bit.
Yeah, there you go. I love the logo in the back now.
Yeah,
Makes it so nice.
Yeah, it makes it very nice.
All right, and are you thinking about Valentine's Day?
I've been thinking about it for about a few weeks.
You know what's the crazy out of the two of us? I still didn't know what day it was.
No, he had no
Saturday.
clue.
I'm like, it's Friday. It's this day. Tyler's like, Dad, it's
Saturday.
fucking Saturday.
Saturday.
So you have it planned? Have you thought about it? Like, have you gone down this road yet?
Yeah, I've got the day planned, and thankfully she came to me and said, I don't really want to go to a restaurant on Valentine's Day. We could do that like the day before or day after.
Good call.
So thankful for it.
Great woman right there.
So I'm gonna just cook us some food at the house.
Wait, hold on, backtrack. What'd you say that again?
I'm gonna cook food.
Are you
You
gonna?
got a fire extinguisher, right?
I do. And I mean, you could also just go with the Chris David move and just swap out the
Yeah,
pan.
just DoorDash and
Yeah,
then swap it
DoorDash.
out. DoorDash swap that shit out.
whatever
Yep.
works. So, all right. So that's good to know. So, all right. So you're still dating. So everyone who's in the chat freaking out right now. Liv is still part of the show. She's got a back injury. She's a dancer. So we gave her the night off so she can recoup. So no loss there. And as always, I missed you. I haven't seen you in forever.
What's up, bro?
What's going on?
How you doing, man?
I haven't
Good to see
seen
dude.
you.
I miss you.
How was your weekend?
It was okay.
How was the Super Bowl? Did you watch it all or no? Or?
I did. We went to Tommy's.
Tommy's is great.
We went to Tommy's. We watched the Super Bowl a little bit. We caught the halftime show.
Was it big?
You know?
Was it like packed?
No, it was not packed at all, bro. There wasn't even a wait. I was really surprised. I thought it'd be packed.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, we went. We watched it. Freaking. It wasn't impressed with the players. I didn't think the game was that great.
No.
I thought the halftime show was okay. Yeah, everybody made a big deal about it. Freaking. Everybody's like so political about everything.
Drives me
It
crazy.
drives me nuts. Like the guy's, he's an American. He's from Puerto Rico. It's part of our country.
It's part of our country.
Part of our country. Like, I don't know. Like, I was confused by it. Like, I don't understand why everybody's got to politicize everything. Like, it was just an artist doing his thing. Like, if it would have been anybody else, that from singing any other, like an Italian guy, if they had the big heavy Italian guy that died a couple years ago, they would have had him come and sing. And he would have sung in Italian in opera.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody would have said shit. You know what I mean? But whatever. I don't care. I don't want to get into politics of everything. But listen, I've seen better games. But it is what it is.
No,
Whatever.
I think it's important. I think this is really important to talk about. Not because we don't get political on shows, so we don't care.
No.
But I think what's more important is this fact about the show. There's so much other shit to stress about in life.
Yeah.
Why on earth? Here's the funny thing about Super Bowl. I've never actually had a halftime show where everyone was in agreement. It was amazing. Like even when it was
everybody complains about it.
When it was Shakira and J-Lo, it was, oh my God, it's too sexual. Or when it was this person, it was too much. So what's funny? I think if you step back from this craziness that's in the world, I think most
politics of it all.
Yes, get away from the politics.
Get away from the politics of it.
It's just easy to say, hey, I liked it. Or I didn't.
Yeah, no, listen, I was really, what was really cool? I was thinking, me and Ricky Martin talk once in a while. Forget.
Yeah!
And I thought it was fucking cool as shit. I thought it was cool as shit that Ricky Martin popped out on stage and was like, doing his thing. I thought that was cool. I thought it was really cool to see it. And then Lady Gaga too. Like it was cool to see Lady Gaga on stage. Like again, I've seen better games. And I've seen more production of a show.
Yeah.
But I thought aesthetically for what it was entertaining.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I think you take the politics out of it and look at it from just the standpoint of an artist expressing himself and his culture. And there should be nothing wrong with that. I mean, America is a melting pot. Right, that's the whole point of this fucking country, right? It's like that was the whole point of this country, was that we were supposed to be a melting pot. Like we were supposed to all have our differences and support that. You know what I mean? So I said this the other day. To a friend of mine. I said, it's funny if people spend more time trying to find things in common with each other, that they would probably get along better instead of finding things wrong with each other all the time. Like they should actually like look at things that find in common with each other. Like I had somebody make fun of me. I had somebody mock me. Here, I'll get you.
Yeah, hold on, guys.
Yeah,
we got to knock the dog out real quick. There you go, buddy.
There you go. Native Pharmaceuticals.
Native
Pharmaceuticals, everybody. So if we can, I think if we spend more time, looking at common grounds. Like, so I had somebody making fun of me on social media. The guy was talking shit and saying something about me having ego or whatever else. So I went to his page and I saw he's a really good artist. I saw he's a really good artist. So I ignored his whole rude comment to me, and I said, "Listen, man," I said, "I paint too." And I said, I see you have talent. I was like, you should keep it up, and you should just, I think you got a really good skill, and you got a really good place in the art world. You keep doing what you're doing, bro. And that's all I said. You know what he said? You know what his response was? He goes, "Now I'm a Team David fan."
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Crazy.
I think we need to spend more time looking for common ground. And he did. He said, he hold up football. We all are Americans, and that's the whole point. Is that Puerto Rico is part of America. And we should all have our differences and be okay with our differences and be able to shout our differences without feeling attacked.
What you just did is you pulled the Bad Bunny move. You defeated hate with love.
With love. Our theme for Valentine's Day.
That's right.
Our theme, defeated with love.
You defeated it with love. I'm so proud of you. But yeah, so, look, we give unfiltered advice. What I would tell you guys is not one person who watched Super Bowl was at Super Bowl really has anything to really get that worked up about.
They should be more mad about the way the game was getting played.
Yes.
Patriots got their ass stomped.
And by the way,
let's talk about the actual game. The actual game, the Patriots got stomped.
By the way, fuck.
And then somebody get arrested when they got pulled off.
Probably.
Did I see that? Did I see that?
Yeah,
Is that true? That's true, right? The one player for the Patriots got arrested, right?
So Stephon Diggs had a court case about him a few months ago.
Oh, he's got 9 baby.
And the Patriots.
Nicki Minaj broke up or whatever. Or
Cardi B.
Cardi B. I knew it was something like that.
And they pushed his trial until after the Super Bowl.
So when the Super Bowl was over, they came and arrested him.
So they didn't actually come and arrest him, but everyone was making jokes about him losing the Super Bowl, losing his girlfriend, and then going to jail.
They get arrested.
Go to jail.
You had a shitty week, bro. Listen, your week was good. I didn't get arrested.
By the way, side note of the whole thing, though, only a celebrity or more like an athlete, only an athlete
could postpone a court date.
Could postpone getting arrested and be like, hey, I got to play a game.
Yeah, I got to play a game.
What?
Yeah, 100%.
What judge would be like, it's all good. Go ahead and play the Super Bowl. Go play. We'll just get you afterwards. So fucking crazy.
It's fucking nuts.
So, but outside that, obviously the game sucked. I say fuck you, Marvel. Breaking your streak. No Marvel trailers.
No Marvel trailers.
No
I saw
Marvel
that.
trailers.
There was no Spider-Man, no Doomsday.
Come on.
I was like, what?
And by the way, you couldn't even do a go online now trailer
teaser,
online,
something. Nothing.
Not even for Spider-Man?
No.
Spider-Man's coming out 4 months. You couldn't give a trailer?
Something.
Bro, come on. We're getting cheap now on trailers. We didn't want to spend the money.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, that's true.
But the commercials were not that. It was all about hanging out with people that you love. Outside that, the rest of it was
yeah, it really was a big. I don't think this year was as good. Last year was good. I mean, I could be biased because the Eagles played last year. But
yeah, I was gonna say, right? You're like, last year's worth it.
That was worth it. But forget. I think overall, I always think those things are way overhyped. I think they're always hyped up way better and everybody looks for something to be argumentative about.
Yeah,
it's just a fucking game.
That's it.
It's just a fucking
football game.
But this guy's throwing a pigskin. You know what I mean? Relax.
There are legitimately people. I have friends. I have a best friend, and I love him to death, and he knows it. And he's a Cowboy fan like I am, but he can't come over the house. Imagine your best friend telling you, I'm like, hey, Cowboys are on, wife, we got food, we're hanging out. He goes, I can't come over. Why? Because what happens is he paces the house.
Yeah.
And if we fuck up or lose, he goes into such a deep anger.
Oh, yeah.
That he doesn't want anybody
my
around
friends
him.
do the same thing. There for a while, my one friend, he would go through a TV a year. I'm like, what are you doing, bro? And he would just, he's like, fucking whatever. Yeah, we smash the TV. You get so fucking mad. I'm like, it's a game. Dude.
That's so crazy.
It's a game, bro.
I always lean over and go, oh, I didn't know you owned part of the team. Stockholder? What are you, shareholder? What's going on?
What are you doing, dude?
I didn't know. Are you on the field?
They didn't even know you exist.
The only time I get mad at sports is when I spend money on a jersey, which is random.
Yeah.
But they're expending $70, $80, $100. And then the next year they trade the player away.
Oh, yeah, I know, right?
Drives me crazy.
Fuck.
That's the only.
It's so funny.
Every jersey I have for the Cowboys, every single person's been traded.
Yeah.
So I had to get an old school Tony Dorsett jersey because you can't trade someone who's not in the league anymore.
Yeah, true statement.
So, but outside that, as always, we appreciate you guys. I know a lot of you wrote in, want to know about this before we get started into the shout outs and the questions, which I got to be honest, you guys hit a home run for Valentine's Day.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait for the questions for Valentine's Day. It's going to be so good. I've been thinking about it all day.
I was like, holy shit, it's a Valentine's Day episode. But more importantly, what'd you think of the Donut Daddy?
Anthony?
Yeah.
Anthony's a cool cat, bro. Yeah, shout out to Donut Daddy. If you get a chance to see that episode, it was last week. We did an extra episode last week for the Donut Daddy. Check him out on TikTok, Instagram. The guy's got a huge following. Great guy. Really, really great guy, dude. Freaking great human being. Loves what he does. Has a great passion. What a great story.
Yeah.
Started off with a cart. went from a cart to a mom and pop shop, give donuts to a mom and pop shop to having his own donut truck to where he is today, man. It took him 10 years, man. So it was a great journey for him. Again, his book came out. If you guys want to check out his book, The Donut Daddy, we have a copy of it somewhere.
It's floating in us. It's floating around
here somewhere.
It's actually, I hate to tell you this, Donut Daddy, but it's my Wii is sitting on top of it. It's because we played games for the Super Bowl, so I need a little something to raise the level up.
Raise the level.
So it's being used.
No, it was cool as shit. It was cool. It was very cool. He's coming back the February 18th and 19th to New York to do some other promotion stuff. So we're gonna get together and collab with him one of those 2 days.
Is he literally flying from LA to Australia back to New York?
LA to back to New York to Australia, or Miami. Maybe he might be going to Miami.
Oh, I was gonna say that's a lot of travel.
Yeah, he's coming. He's out in LA right now doing everything out in LA, and then he's flying back to New York the 18th.
Oh, that's what he. Okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
the 18th and 19th. So we're gonna try to get together then and do some collab, maybe smack some dough.
Bro, you guys have. I won't sell you guys what it is, but him and the Donut Daddy came up with this idea, and it is I can't tell you, it's probably the best collab. It's amazing. If it goes down, it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, it should be good.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Good's an understatement.
Yeah,
it's going to be fucking great.
Yeah.
So that's great. And look, he was a great guy. They came here. What's really nice about it is they came here. We broke bread, had some dinner, got to meet him and his team.
Yeah.
And you know what I think about his story. And then afterwards they hung out. So like that's how you kind of know people had a good time. They hung out. He couldn't have been nicer. His people were so great.
People were awesome.
Yeah.
His publicist, his friend, great people. Very, very nice people, man. If we can Yeah, it was a great show. I loved it. And again, thank you guys very much for coming.
Yeah, well, it reminds me of something that you were talking about, like in the last few episodes, where it was a question that came in. And immediately thought about this. It was a question that came in about a person who works a lot and doesn't get spend enough time with their kids. And you were talking about that. And part of what you were saying is, what's really great about the world today is there's so many other ways to make revenue or make money if you can do it right. And one of the things that I found amazing about his story was he didn't know how to bake.
No, he didn't know how to bake. He's self-taught.
He's self-taught.
He taught himself how to bake, which is crazy.
He just went on forums for recipes, went on YouTube to find stuff, and it made it happen. And I think what's really powerful for that is when I started as a photographer, and I've won awards for it, which is great, but part of what that came from YouTube. I bought a camera from QVC that I could do one of those easy pay things on because I couldn't afford a camera that was nice. I was like, oh, you're going to split into 10 payments? It's fucking great. And I literally went on YouTube for weeks and weeks and weeks. And I learned how to become a photographer. Then I went to school to get certified as a professional. And I tested out of every class because I knew how to do all the projects. Yeah. Because I learned it on YouTube. And it was great. And my first year, I won awards. I shot for Disney and ESPN. It was great. But, it was really funny to hear him say that. And it reminded me that people out there, you just have to take a chance. Yeah. You have no idea what you can or can't do. So if somebody probably talked that guy, so let's see, 32. So he's 22 years old. And someone was like, that idea is stupid. You've never baked before. How are you going to bake something? His whole life would be not where it is today. But he was like, fuck it, I'm going to figure it out.
Yeah, I think he didn't say much about his mom, but from what we were talking about earlier, his friend was talking to me about his mom and how strict she was. I guarantee you she was probably a big positive motivator, right? She probably said it to her and she was like, go ahead, do it. Just, if you're going to do it right. You know what I mean? And that's what I have a feeling. Like he seems like the type of guy that he had a very good positive backing behind him. So when he had the idea to do it, there was no fear in his mind that he couldn't do it, right? And again, I think we talked about before that, and this goes to a lot of what we do, right? You don't have to have a game plan. You just have to have a choice, right? Just make a choice. Like you don't have to have such a game plan that you have to have like this like dialogue of where you're going to go. This point A, point B, point C. Just so they could be like, man, this is what I want to do. I want to do this. And it's funny how things just line up. The universe, once you make a choice, you full on commit, things line up in your life to make it happen.
That's the key. Full on commit.
Yeah, full on commitment. Yeah, as Tony Robbins says, burn the boats.
Burn the boats, baby.
Burn the boats.
Well, that's how we got here. We burnt the boats, baby. So there's no turning back now. It's like, I just was talking to my wife today about like goals. Mm-hmm. And she was talking about, for the podcast. And I just told her, I was like, here's the goals. And it was, to your credit, to like real big, big ideas of what we could become and what we could do. And I just said to her, she goes, she's like, you're really passionate. I go, babe, there's no turning back. I'm like, there's no turning back. Like, we're in now. Like, we're all in. We've been all in. but we're not, there's no reason to think any smaller now.
No.
Now we know we're kind of know what a little bit know what we're doing.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's just going to get bigger and better, right?
Yeah. So
I mean, keep moving forward, more opportunities keep opening up, and the universe keeps sending things our way.
yeah, buddy.
You know?
He loves you so much.
I love this dog.
He's
See the dog like a dog. Like
he's just like a carpet of a dog. I'm just glad you all know he's alive because I really did shoot that video today and was like, he is so out.
Dude, his tongue's hanging out. Look at his fucking dead.
And I thought it until you came down and was like, did your dog die?
Did your dog die? Is he dead? The fuck happened? Dog.
So first question comes in as always. First off,
question time. Let's go.
Shout out really quick in because somebody asked this question. A couple of people asked this question. I guess you must have mentioned it. Could you please reiterate, if I don't know if you know specifically, but I guess you might, the date, time, and location for when you'll be speaking in Ohio?
I
had a couple people write in and ask about this. I don't know if you mentioned it. Did it mention it?
Did I mention that?
Yeah,
I must have.
You must have because people wrote in about it.
I think it's March 3rd. What is March?
It's March something, right?
I think it's March. Is it a March 3rd or 23rd? I think whatever. It's a Saturday.
It's in March.
It's in March. It's a Saturday. I'll find out. I'll let you guys know. I'll find out. I actually forgot all about that, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I had a couple of people write in and ask about it. So I was like, I think it's in March, but I didn't want to reply because I had no idea.
Yeah.
So first question comes in. It goes right on the back of the donut, Daddy. And Erica
right on the back of the
right on the back.
Right on the back of the We didn't mean that, Anthony.
Sorry.
Like that sounded.
No,
right on the back of
Krispy
donut,
Kreme
Daddy.
on the back of the donut, Daddy.
So funny.
Erica writes in,
So funny.
oh boy, all I can say is I never wanted a donut so bad. Question of the week, and glad that you toned the question down afterwards, was great. I heard from a person that runs marathons and works out a lot that sometimes if you take a pinch of Himalayan salt and a pack of raw honey, it can help you with electrolytes. Should I try it before I go work out? And is it true? Honey and salt.
Wait, what's the question?
So she wants to know if taking a little bit of salt and honey helps with really high intensity workouts where you're going to sweat a lot.
Does it help? It doesn't hurt. I mean, I don't know. You don't want a lot of salt in general. Your body can only take a certain amount of salt. So like perfect example. So like I used to eat like healthy choices when they first came out.
Oh yeah.
All the time. I would eat them all the time. I'm like, portion meals, easy, quick, easy, blah, blah, blah. And then my elbows started hurting.
Oh, really?
My elbow joints started hurting. And I talked to a doctor and he's like, well, how much sodium are you taking in? I was like, I don't think that much. And then I looked at the back of those packs.
Oh.
And they're like 280 milligrams, you know what I mean, per serving, of so I was eating like 4 of those a day. So I was getting well above what my sodium intake should be. So my joints started hurting. Salt's good for you in moderation, like anything is. You know what I mean? Is there benefits behind it or not? I guess.
Yeah, I mean, look,
I would have to really do some research on that.
Like I run races, and what I would tell you is, what you're trying to do is get a little bit of electrolytes in. The challenge is it going to hurt you? No, but the problem, honey would be like if you were going to go for a workout in the morning. Honey's fine.
Yeah, honey would be a better choice. You're going to get more energy from that. It's got vitamin B's in them.
Quick carb, right through.
Yeah.
But
honey's great.
If you're going to take Himalayan salt, just drink electrolytes.
Yeah, just drink electrolytes. Just make your life easy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So is it going to hurt you? No. Is it worth trying? I would tell you this. He's a big breakfast proponent in the morning before you go work out. Yeah. On race day, is the rare time that I eat before I work out. But I like to have honey and fruit and Greek yogurt. And then I like to carb up a little bit. But honey's a great one because it's a quick burst of fuel for you.
Yeah, no, honey's perfect. Honey's really good for you.
Yes.
So like what I do if I need like a little bit of energy boost, I don't want to drink caffeine, I'll have tea and I'll put a whole bunch of fucking honey in the tea.
It's nice.
Yeah, I'll get like a green mint tea or something like that, and or lemon tea. And I'll put a whole big spoon in there and just stir that up.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. Melissa writes in now. She wrote in this quote, so I'm gonna just kind of give you the concept of the quote. I'll tell you the quote, but she wants to know because we talk a lot about being a man and being, what that means. And she said, guys, I really would like you to comment on this quote and give our thoughts on it. So essentially the quote's going to be, I had to actually stop and read it a bunch of times. The idea of the quote before I say it is the fact that really to her, being a strong man is really about providing a safe space for a woman. Okay. Just so in a good, so that's just the theme of this quote, but it is being gentle with a woman who the world has forced into armor is a level of masculinity most men never grow into. It means meeting her where her life hardened and showing her she doesn't have to embrace for impact anymore. It's really being strong without posing, protection without control, presence without pressure. Any man can be tough, but turning your strength into a safe space, that's top tier masculinity.
Okay.
So she wants to know how you feel about that comment.
About the quote itself?
Yeah, about the quote itself. That really any man can be tough, but really it takes a rare man to turn it into emotional safety.
Yes. No, I agree. I agree with that 100%. I think that's one of the things that we stand for, right? Is redefining what a masculine male is in 2026, right? And I think, and being that is somebody who's emotionally aware, right? I think that's the key thing that everybody's missing, right? I think that's where when they talk about masculinity and they talk about toxic masculinity and they talk about, what we talk about, I think it's being emotionally aware, right? I think understanding that it's okay for a man to have emotions and to feel things and be okay with them. But here, the safe space she's talking about is a man that's mature enough to know when those emotions get wildly excited, right? When they get overly based, when they get high energy, is being able to control that emotion from going any higher. Like, being able to go, you know what, I understand you're upset. Like, she can be freaking out, doing whatever, but being that cool level thing. And it's not just a level of maturity and self-awareness, but it's a self-discipline, right? It's something that takes practice, and understanding that it's so hard to explain without putting some kind of responsibility on the women, right? Like, at the same point in time, it's his job to create the safe place, right? But it's also your job to not abuse that safe place. Does that make sense?
That's a great call.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like I think a lot of women like to push to see how far they can push it. How hard they can push the guy to see how hard he can break, to see, because they feel like sometimes if he is emotionally aware and he's not elevating his emotions, that he doesn't care.
Oh, and they push
right,
down
and
below.
So they want to push to get a volatile reaction out of him, which ends up causing more of a problem, because what you're doing is abusing the safe place he's given you to let you have that emotional reaction, right? So I think there has to be some accountability, on the woman's side, to be able to nurture that safe place that he can be like that. But at the same point in time, you know what I mean? It is a practice and an awareness of understanding that it's almost like being like a parent with a kid, right? It's pick and choose your battles, right? As being self-aware of your emotional level and everything else is also picking and choosing what you really want to be arguing about. Like, is this argument you're bringing to me really worth our time arguing?
Yeah,
that's being emotional aware, and that lets you as a man set the boundaries, right? So yeah, I think it's okay.
I think. Well, look,
Does that make sense? That makes sense. I think that makes sense.
Well, I'm gonna be honest, it makes sense. And the reason why I even asked the question and brought it up is because a lot of what we'll be talking about in the future, and we'll be working through. Is talking about that, redefining masculinity, what it is to be a man. And I think part of it, and I think, look, actually, the funny thing is you nailed it perfectly. You actually hit it out of the park, so really there's two things. Yes. Like, and I know this from my personal life, when I met my wife, part of what we still talk about to this day, and I've been with her now for, over 13 years, is that, I make this joke with her. I go, tacos fall apart, but people still love tacos.
I love tacos.
So my point to her is like, this is okay. Like, you can have a bad day. You can fall apart. I'm strong enough to manage what we need to do. I'm here for you. We're good. Just whatever you need from me, I got you. And that's a part of me growing up, not running from that situation, not leaving that situation. When I met her, one of the big turnoffs that she had, being in the city in Manhattan, you would think everybody's dateable and you have all these options, is how many people just gave up on her after a bad day, right? And being like, and giving up on people so quick, instead of being like, no, a real man isn't how much money you have or what you can buy with stuff. A real man's about being there for people when they need you. And like you said, I think it takes time, it takes maturity. And the flip side of that is just, as long as a person's not abusing it, because you and I both know some people that, we call them exes in our life. Baby mamas. But that take that safe space and push it to a level where, it's not that we don't care. We're just trying to stay steadfast. Yeah. So, yeah, I think it was a great answer. So that's why I wanted to bring it up, because we're talking about it.
It's that whole balance thing. You know what I mean? Like, again, I think a lot of times women will push too much to get the reaction out of them to see if they care, right? And I think a man being calm and creating a safe place for you to have a reaction, have an emotional reaction, and him not freak out is showing he cares, right? That is showing that he loves you enough and respects you enough not to freak out, right? And not to bring it to the next level where everybody's yelling at each other and breaking things. And setting that boundary of saying, no, we're done this conversation for right now. So everything calms down. We're done this conversation for right now. And I think that's a good thing. I think it's a good thing. I think sometimes it's better to calm down and come back to things than it is to go over and over and over and over and over and beat it like a dead horse. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Short commercial break to pay the bills.
For a long time, we were told what a man should be. Strong, silent. But evolution doesn't come from standing still. It comes from awareness, from strength with depth. Kopala by Ben Rose. Collaboration with Advice Unfiltered. The evolution of man.
All right, Frank writes in. This was probably more geared towards you. Hey there. What is your view on stretching for agility? And what he's asking is, he's heard it helps motor skills, it helps your nervous system, and it helps your brain for better fluency and focus. And it also helps with kids to benefit the evolution of their brain with concentration and focus. That's what he's heard.
Stretching?
Yeah, the ability on stretching out for agility. And it leads to these better things in your fitness life. So better motor skills, better impact on the brain and your nervous system. And for kids, stretching is really important because it helps make a good mind to muscle connection, essentially.
Okay. I've never heard about the cognitive motor skills thing. I don't think it has any. I've never heard that.
I haven't either.
I've never heard that in my life. That sounds like some yoga bullshit, to be honest with you. I'm gonna be completely honest. It sounds like some.
It's fine. That's why I asked you, because
it sounds like some new age. I've never heard that.
I thought you were going to tell me something, and I was like, I don't know that this is true.
26 years of the business, I've never heard anybody say, "Oh man, I speak better because I do stretching every day." I've never heard that in my life. But as far as mind and body coordination, 100%. That's the best thing about yoga and Pilates is that it connects that mind and body, right? The more aware you are of your body and the more you know how to activate certain muscle groups and certain things is a great mental skill. Absolutely. And it connects you that way, 100%. And stretching is good for you. It's especially as you get older. Like, it helps you get off the floor. You know what I mean?
Get you out of bed.
It gets you out of the bed. You know what I mean? So stretching is a good thing to do, 100%. Especially as we get older, and it's good for kids too. It's good for building balance. It's good for building concentration also. Some of those yoga stances and those Pilates things are very difficult.
So hard.
So it teaches you, patience and concentration, 100%. So yeah, there's no downside to doing it. I will tell you that there's no downside to doing stretching at all. You can definitely do it, make your kids do it, and all that good stuff.
Yeah, I think probably people could do more of it at some point. I don't stretch.
I should do more of it. I should do more of it.
Yeah,
and I actually feel guilty talking about it right now.
Yeah,
I should be stretching.
I know. I thought about it. It's like But no, the only thing I ever heard, and this is funny because it goes back to lifting. Some people will say, and I don't know if it's true or not true, so I'm not saying I believe the scientific report, but by thinking about your lifts and taking the time and slowly concentrating on the movement, that mind muscle connection makes a better overall build of the
100%.
muscle. Okay, so
100%.
So I take that, and maybe that's where I could lead the stretching. That if you're doing it intentionally and purposefully,
so
that maybe that's what he's talking about.
That's one of the things I tell people when I first start training them and get them to work out. I tell them, I said, listen, man, I'll let them do the exercise, and then when they do the exercise, I'll put my fingers where the exercise is actually working on them. And I'll ask them before I do it. I'm like, dude, where'd you feel that at? And 9 times out of 10, almost 10 out of 10 times, they'll tell me the exact opposite of the muscle they're working on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like to say, like, I'll have them doing a row, like a seated row. And I'm like, I feel it in my biceps. Well, the only reason you feel it in your biceps is because your biceps are weak. But what we're actually working on right now is your back muscles, right? so I'll put my hands and right around the rhomboids, the back of the vertebrae. I'll put my fingers right there. And I'm like, all right, now bring it back and squeeze. And I was like, as you squeeze and you go to release, as you go out, I was like, I want you to feel that expand. And I was they're like, oh, I feel that. Well, that mind and body connection is a huge benefit to your working out. I just watched a video guy doing freaking 130-pound freaking rows, dumbbells, and slow. He was doing it slow. Like he was bringing it up slow and dropping it slow, and then he would hold it down there. And most people think that holding thing, like he's just pausing, but he's not. When he's holding it like that at 130 pounds, he's stretching those fibers. He's making this muscle connection. They're fatiguing right there. He's actually still lifting that weight, even though it's holding there. He's actually doing a lot more work going slow and making that mind and body connection than he would if he was just banging out rows, right? So all that's good. All of it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And by the way, shout out Melissa. I saw her comment just popped in. Glad we could answer your question. And yes, tacos. It's one of the best analogies that there is. So shout out to you. Charlotte K writes in. So Charlotte K, for you guys who remember her or maybe don't remember her, she is our Tootsie Pop queen who consistently writes in about Tootsie Pops as blowjob tools. And of course, this question starts there. Tootsie Pop Ridge. Charlotte K writes in. Dear Chris and Tony, just if you don't forget me, I'm the Tootsie Pop girl. Just to clarify, just so you guys know, the ridge on a Tootsie Pop represents the ridge on the edge of a penis where the head meets the shaft.
It's where the freaking.
So it's a sensitive area, which brings pleasure to a man when stimulated.
Well, that part's true.
And no,
The
Chris.
Tootsie part's not.
And she said, and no, Chris did not mention it when suggesting practicing on a Tootsie Pop.
No, because I don't practice that.
I know. I was like, we don't.
It's not my thing. Sorry.
Is that a Tootsie Pop in the middle? Or is this me sucking dick?
No, I'm not doing that. That's not what I'm doing. I'm actually. Whatever.
Eating a lollipop.
I'm actually eating a lollipop.
So now that she's clarified that, maybe you could answer an easier question for me.
What's that?
Great. When a man is hitting it from the back, what do you
like? When a man's hitting it from the back.
When a man's hitting it from the back, what are you looking at and what are you thinking about? My twisted mind wants to know.
What am I thinking about when I'm hitting it from the back? Did I turn off the stove? Am I missing my favorite episode right now of the new Marvel movie show? No.
So I read this question and I really was thinking about what do I think about?
What do I think about when I'm hitting it from behind? I think about world peace.
World peace.
That's what I think about. I think about world peace.
I think about Bad Bunny's halftime performance.
Yeah, I think about how it could be more political.
Yeah.
What's going on in the environment.
Oh. So what? I'll let you answer first.
I thought I answered it. No, that's not good enough.
That's not good.
Fuck.
It's not what Charlotte thinks is true.
I'm thinking about. I don't know. I'm thinking. Is that going to fit in there too? I don't know. I don't fucking know.
That's so good. That was such a good answer.
Oh, is that going to
go in there?
Is that going to go in there too? We fit in there too. I don't know if we can pull her. I don't know. What I'm
an ass man, so I just like watching it shake and bounce.
Yeah,
it's like a thing.
Yeah. It's literally like so what I can put into equivalent wise, right? As far as a how a man thinks when he's from behind. Picture your 5-year-old riding around his horse. One of those riding horses when he was a kid. That's what adults are doing when they're behind you. They're like, yeehaw! Fucking yeehaw! Let's fucking that's what I'm thinking. Ride of cowboy.
Oh my god.
The fuck?
Oh,
what kind of questions that?
I'm gonna ask you I'll ask you a really funny question. So, have you ever been behind and since she's not facing you, either done anything in terms of even just being like catch yourself in the mirror, flex a little bit? You've ever done any?
Like American Psycho? With Christian
not
Bale?
American Psycho.
Put my hand to the hip and be like, yeah.
I only asked that because I remember one time, in the middle of it, I was thirsty. And in the middle of the motion, there was a Coke on the table. So I pulled one of these moves and I tried to balance myself as I reached for the Coke. And I looked, so wait, I got the Coke. I got
going all over the place.
I got the top off. And as I went to drink it, it dribbled down my chin right on the back. And she turns around and hears me
with a Coke. Like, I'm sorry, I'm having a water break.
Oh my god! I was like, I was shocked.
So
I was
funny.
like, what? I was like, I needed a drink.
Have I ever done anything with it? I don't think so.
I think every guy secretly at one point's done something. Just look at yourself in the mirror and be like, yeah, I see you, man. Keep doing your thing.
I look at sex like a workout. So
yeah.
Like, I don't know. Sometimes I'll pick them up off the ground, just hold them. I don't know. Anyways, this is not as a.
Are you a hair puller?
Of course.
There you go. So that's what he's
I'm
thinking
a hair
about.
puller. I'm a choker.
I've lost my tea. It happens.
I'm a dough smacker.
I'm a dough smacker.
Yep.
Oh my god! All right. It's what the people want to know.
Fuck.
So, all right. Blake writes in.
What's up, Blake?
Blake, am I staying with her because I love her or because I'm afraid to start over? My relationship is not great. There was a bout of infidelity a few months back, and we are in therapy moving past it.
On whose part?
Her part. She cheated on him.
Okay.
But as we talk through therapy more about the relationship, I'm starting to wonder, am I staying because I really love her, or is it really people are so afraid of starting over? I was hoping maybe you could just give me a high-level insight into this. I know you don't know my particular situation outside of the cheating part, But I think a lot of people ask themselves this question.
Yes, it's a legitimate good question. I think the moment you start asking yourself that, you should write down what the benefits and the what it is. What am I doing? Yeah, it's a normal thing. And sometimes you're right. Like sometimes it is a fear of starting over. But here's the thing though. You got to reverb that, right? You're never ever starting over. Here's the thing. People say this all the time when they break up or whatever. Oh, I don't want to start over. You're not starting over. You're not. There's no starting over. Even us having this conversation right now has evolved you into a different person for tomorrow, right? So you're never starting over. You're starting with experience, right? It's exactly what you're doing. It's never starting over. You're starting with experience. All right. So this didn't work. So what am I going to do differently in the next relationship, right? To make sure this actually works, right? What did I learn from being with this person? And even so, if you stay with that person, again, you have to understand everything that you're going through is an evolving period, right? We are never the same people that we were when we first met. We are never the same people that we were. Me and Tony aren't the same people we were many years ago. Oh. You know what I mean? And that's a good thing. Like, I don't know why people look at it as a bad thing when you change and evolve into different people. But that's the whole point of this. The whole point of this is to evolve and adapt into the person you want to become. And sometimes that means either figuring out who you are in that relationship and where you want to go with it, or figuring out that maybe the relationship isn't for you. And that's a personal question that only you can answer all that. And the biggest thing is, and this is speaking from experience, is the biggest thing you have to look at is if can you move on, right? Can you move on from her cheating on you? If you forgave her and you've forgiven her, then you can't throw it in her face later when you have an argument, right? You can't bring it up, every time you get upset or get triggered by it, right? So my biggest thing for you and her in this relationship is to heal from that, because I'm obviously, it was a big deal. So I would definitely go do the therapy, heal from that, but make sure that you're completely healed from that, and that you build a trust factor that you can move on. Because if you don't, then it's never going to change. And you're gonna be stagnant water, and it's gonna suck.
Yeah. I don't look that I wouldn't even go on top of what Chris said, because it's exactly right. Your situation is personal. You have to make that decision. But I think the key thing is two things that I love what you said. One is you cannot throw it back in a person's face. Too many of us will put in the work and go through therapy and go through all these things, and you move past it. And then I understand you as a partner are hurt. But if you agree to forgive and you agree to move past, you also have to stay true to that. Mm-hmm. You're not allowed a year from now to bring it back up. It's not going to be healthy.
Like, anything that triggers you. Yeah, anything that triggers you about it, you can't just be like, oh, well, you fuck somebody else. You know what I mean? Or fucking, you know what I mean? Because you're never going to move on then. The relationship's never going to transform on, and it has to evolve and change. Now it has to, and so if you're willing to forgive, then you have to forgive 100%. So I guess the biggest question for you, bro, is can you forgive her 100%? Because if you can't, then you know your answer already.
Yeah. And then the other part, which I love what you said, which is you don't really learn until you've probably been through some of these failures in relationships, is I love it. You're not starting over. No, you're closing a chapter.
Yeah, you're starting with experience.
You're starting with experience.
Yeah, you have a whole new life experience now that you've experienced, and that helps you to become the person that you're choosing to be in life. You know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah.
Brianna from Ohio. This is it's a deep one. I recently got divorced. It was hard on both of us. We're not bad people. We didn't cheat. We didn't argue. It's kind of faded apart. When he moved out, he said this to me, and I can't get this out of my head. He said, "I'm sorry. I couldn't love you more like you wanted me to, but I tried." That has stayed with me for the last few months. It wasn't said in a mean way. It wasn't said in a scornful way. It was deep and honest. And even now thinking about it, it really hurts. My question for you guys is this. Could it have really been love? But because it wasn't as how I expected, maybe I just didn't see his efforts in the way he was trying to say he loved me. Is it possible that we expect way too much from someone we love to love us exactly how we think we should be in our head?
That's a weird question.
So I saw this one time where people were talking about the expectations you put on a partner to love you. And this goes back to love language and stuff, right? Like, hey, I expect you to do these things. This is
No,
what
you
I
can't do
expect you to
that.
do, but you don't know how he's trying. We talked about this the other day, like, with small things, like maybe it's not, I love doing this for like my family and stuff, but like I get up in the morning, I make my wife coffee, I get all her stuff ready for work, I get her car warmed up, I get the dog set up, I get Tyler up and moving. I do these things because I love them, and that's a true act of love. But some people might see that and just be like, oh, that's what you're supposed to do, or that's because you're up, right? So sometimes we miss these things that people are doing around us, and then we're just like, oh, I wish he was more caring. But you're not seeing all the things he thinks he's doing that are caring, right? So could it be that, that you miss some of those things? Possibly. I think what you got to ask yourself in your relationship, did you guys ever talk about it?
I would ask yourself why you miss those things.
Probably because they're great.
Yeah, what's that?
Probably because they're really good.
Yeah, like why did you miss those things that he did?
Why'd you miss them? Oh yeah.
No, why did you miss him? Like when his efforts, and he made the show he loved you, right? Why didn't they mean something to you? Like is the bigger question, right? Why didn't you recognize them? Now is it really so much that he didn't give the effort that you thought, or is it that you didn't appreciate and see the effort because you had this delusional idea of what love is? I think a lot of people that grow up, especially in the Disney era, have this warped idea of what love truly is. And I think it's something that again is always evolving and always growing and always changing. It's so people like consistency, right? But life isn't consistent.
Never.
And I think that's the biggest problem is everybody thinks that they get this idea of this picture perfect Disney movie idea of what love is or relationship is, and then when reality's there, they're deluded so much that they don't understand what it really is. Him getting up and going to work every day, him making sure that you have what you need without asking, him protecting you without even having to ask him, that you feel safe. Are all ways that a man shows love. They're all ways that a man, it's his love language. A man that's in a relationship, his ideal way of showing love is making sure that you have a safe place, that you feel protected, that you're provided for. I mean, that's instinctively in our DNA. I think the problem is that women don't see that as a love language. They see that as a priority. Like that's something that they deserve. Like that's not a love language, but it is. It is a love language.
Yeah.
It's a guy's love language, right? So I think as much as men, as we get told all the time, you need to understand our feelings. Well, you should have known what I was thinking. Yes. You know what I mean? And like, and you should be wanting to communicate with me more. All these, that I agree on a percentage of those things that women say men should be doing more of. But on the flip side, I think women should also want to read more into what a man's love language is and be more understanding of that and compassionate of that, because it's in our DNA to be that. I mean, it's just literally in our DNA. And if and I think when you have a man that's willing to make sure he gets up and goes to work every day and works a shitty blue collar job where he doesn't make a lot of money, but he makes enough to support his family, and he makes sure enough of the food to plate, and he's there to protect you. And the only thing you have to question about is whether or not you're going to be doing something on the weekend or whatever. He's easy. I think sometimes you be just a little more appreciated from a relationship standpoint of what a man's love language is.
I watched a girl on a podcast and they're talking about like the Disney generation, and she comes up and she says, and she was 24 years old, and she said she went through a really crazy bout of cancer, which took her out, and her boyfriend stayed with her in the hospital and nursed her back to health for 2 years.
Wow.
Okay. She's better now. And so they were like, all right, well, what's your question? She's like, well, he doesn't take me out for dinner. So when is he going to start loving me like the way I want to? And the whole audience in the podcast was like, wait, stop, say this again. And she's like, well, I'm better now. Like, isn't he going to take me out to dinner and showing me he loves me? And everyone was dumbfounded. What she just, right? But the fact that someone could ask that question and be like, someone just took care of me and they nursed me back to health. All right, so by the way, how do I know you love me? It's like,
oh, somebody said they saw that.
Yeah, it's crazy. It was in that vein.
Crazy,
bro. So
I would have got up and left. You want to show me? I'm going to show you right now.
I'd have been
I'm out.
If that happens in one of our live shows, I'm just going to be like, we're going to have to take the next question.
Yeah, well, that's crazy to me.
It's so nuts.
Crazy. Men are simple, man. Like, we just want to know. We just want respect. and we just want to and we're not ones that we'll talk to you about our emotions, right? If we have to. But when it comes to our love language, I think a lot of us, maybe it's just my generation or blue collar guys or whatever. Our love language is taking care of people, is providing for people, and making sure they're safe. That's my love language.
Yeah,
my love language is I want to make sure you're safe and you're taken care of. I want to make sure that you have everything you need, and that you and whatever are safe. Do the best I possibly can. You know what I mean? And here's the thing too. A lot of people put a lot of pressure on whether or not they're happy on the person they're with. Instead of taking responsibility of making a choice to be happy themselves. And so I think if you remember that even though you're in a relationship, you're still an individual and you still have self-responsibility and accountability. I think it makes it easier, right? Because then you can be like, all right, I'm self-aware, right? I'm self-aware of the fact that maybe I need to do a little more, or maybe I just need to understand a little more, be a little more compassionate, a little more grateful for who I have in my life. Anyway, that's my opinion about it.
All right, Tina writes in.
Anyway, I didn't mean to ramble on. I didn't mean to ramble on there. Sorry, everybody.
No, but it's exactly what should be said. People, people need to know. People need to know that the idea of some of the things that we do is oh, he keeps me safe. You know how much work and effort and energy that in a good way. Mm-hmm. And it goes back all the way to the end. If you really want to know if somebody loves you, this is all you need to know. If you were sick, if you were unhealthy, shit hit the fan, or your family fell apart, would this person stick by your side and work through it together? Because that's when love really that's when love shows up. When shit goes south and it's not working great and it's all fucked up and you got to make changes, the people that love you stick through that shit. And that's real love. Everything else, materialistic, all that shit is pointless and worthless at the end. Right? So Tina writes in, what is the hottest compliment that I could give a man? What is something a woman would say to you that you would take as a fantastic compliment if you were at a bar and a woman was hitting on you? What's a good compliment a woman's given you before? And you already got a good one, I'm sure.
It's a big dick you have.
I had a girl come up to me one time.
Oh, God. I don't know.
I had a girl come up to me one time and she said, she walked up to me and she went to slide her number across and she's like, there's no amount of dirty things I wouldn't let you do to me. And I was like, and then I looked and I was like, ooh, this could. By the way, the person was really attractive. So it was like, oh, this is great. It was creative.
What's the best compliment somebody could give to me? They just met me at a bar.
Yeah. It's gotta be not, it can't be a normal compliment.
No, it has to be something off the charts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It has to be something that's not I wouldn't see coming.
Like a little creative.
Yeah,
that's what I mean. Yeah. Yeah, you got to get creative because you can't just go out. Look, hey man, you look. You're a silver fox. You're a hot guy. It's not fun. Yeah, that's why I think about that one because to me that was creative. Yeah, it was just
it has to be something really outside of the box and really creative.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, you got to go out. You got to take a chance if you're gonna do it. Take a chance,
especially because I get comments a lot, which I'm very appreciative. Thank you guys very much. I'm not saying I don't appreciate them. I do. So you would have to really go outside the box and make something new up. That'd be wow, that hit home.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got to go. Yeah. If you're going to take a chance, go big or go home.
Got to be your home.
That's right. I know you didn't really want to give the real answer because you'll be out at a bar this summer. Someone will hit you with the line. Look, if you're out in the area, I won't say where. And
I'm not gonna lie. If some girl came up to me and said, "You got a big dick," out of nowhere, I'd be like, "What?"
You get your attention, right?
What'd you just say to me?
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Don't say it to me.
No, it would be great. From where I'm standing, the outline looks like you have a huge dick. You'd be like, "Wait, what?" You know you would. Look,
I knew these G's were awesome.
You'd be like, "Oh, I'm Chris." Like, of course you would. We're so easy as guys.
Guys are so easy,
bro. We could never do that in reverse, though. Be like, walk up, be like,
that's not true. That's not true.
You have to be careful, though.
No, I've done that.
No, really?
Yeah.
You just told her her dick was big?
I told her her dick was big. I was like, boy, you got a big dick. She's like, thanks.
Like, you got some.
No. I told a girl that I was in Florida.
Okay.
And I just got done hanging out with this. Such a bad story. Probably shouldn't bring this up.
My favorite stories.
So I was down there with the rugby team.
Okay.
And I was down there. I just got done. We just got done playing sevens down in Miami. It was Fort Lauderdale. And I was just back in my drinking days. I was pretty buzzed. And I end up going to the airport. We're leaving. I was up all night, and we're leaving, and this chick walks by. I go, wow, you're fucking hot. Fucking out loud. And she literally stopped dead in her tracks. She goes, what'd you say to me? And I looked at her because I was still buzzed. I was like, she's like, what'd you just say to me? And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud? I was like, I'm sorry, but I've been drinking. And then we ended up talking for like a half hour. And all the rugby kids were walking by going, hey, Dad, even the black ones, the Spanish ones, all of them were walking by and go, hey, Dad, Mom called. She was, no time, we're getting home. I'm like, you don't even look like me. I'm like, freaking, you're not my fucking kid. Stop it. And it was so funny. So yeah, sometimes out of the box shit works. You know what I mean?
Definitely works.
Sometimes when you go a little bit out of the box,
Look, how many times has an attractive person probably heard, oh, you're hot. Oh, you're good looking. Like, you got to throw them the curveball.
You got to throw them the curveball.
Yeah. Just walk up and be like, I don't find you attractive at all. I'm Tony.
I had one girl try that once. I had one girl try it because I heard you. She goes, well, I was bartending. And she's like, I heard you think you're hot shit. I'm like, I didn't say that out loud. I was like, but all right. And she's like, yeah, if you can think you get a girl's number. I'm like, again, I didn't say that out loud. I was like, but okay. And she was very aggressive. And then at the end, and her whole point was she wanted me to feel like she was a challenge.
Oh, of course.
That's all it was. She just wanted me to feel like because I didn't give her a challenge and she still left me her number.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. I went home with someone like that one time.
Yeah.
But say that for another day.
Another day.
Eric from Tampa writes in.
What's up, Tampa?
All right. He wants to know what we think of this crazy Valentine's idea. I've been dating my girlfriend for a while, and I'm seriously thinking about marrying her. I can't shake this gut feeling that she might not be completely faithful. I'm not saying anything. This is a feeling. I don't want to confront her directly, so I had this really unique idea.
Oh, geez. Here we go.
That we wake up on Valentine's Day, and I say that we should exchange our phones for the entire day
idiot.
as a trust exercise. I don't want to warn her ahead of time because then it gives her chance to tell people not to text her stuff. Part of me feels like this is the only way to know the truth before proposing. Could this blow up in my face, or do you guys find this to be an intelligent move?
Fucking idiot. Stupid idea. Don't do it.
Dumb.
Don't do it.
You can't. Not if you're going to marry her too, man.
No,
I can't.
if you feel that way, you should marry her.
Yeah.
Like you should marry. Like you should not be marrying her if you feel like you would need to ask her for her phone, and you need to swap phones
all
to have
day.
It's like having a trust fall. Like fucking, you know what I mean? Like it's like you asking her to stand there and you catch her for no fucking reason just because it makes sure you can trust her. Like it's just this stupid. It's not going to end well.
No.
Again, I guess it goes back to what I've always said. I have never found somebody who didn't go looking for something, didn't find something to be upset about. You know what I mean? So if you have her phone, you'll go through it, and even if it was like fucking like before you met, you can find a conversation that before you met her, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, what the fuck is this shit? The fuck is this shit? She was talking to him like she talks to me. Oh my god! Like get the fuck out of here, bro. Like you're gonna find some shit you don't want to find. So no, don't do it. But if you feel like you can't trust her, then don't fucking marry her. Thank you. Dumbest idea ever. Thank you. See, I don't want to think I'm stupid. Like freaking, if you feel like you can't trust her, you need to do two things. You need to ask yourself why. Do you don't trust her because you don't trust yourself, or not, but the second thing is to have a conversation with her. Ask her, do you feel like I can trust you? Like, do you feel like, like I should ever, is this something that you feel like you could commit to? Because it's not about a trust issue. It's a commitment issue, right? That's what it is. It's a commitment issue. You're not asking if you can trust her. You're asking if she can commit to you, right? So you don't know if she can commit to you. So you need to ask yourself those two questions. Like, why do you feel this way? Did she ever give you a reason to feel this way? And is it more about you not trusting you and you being worried about you making the commitment? Or, is it about her? And the only way you know it's about her and the commitment is if you actually have an open conversation with her about it.
Yeah. Jennifer Brooklyn writes in, do you guys think I should go to this event? She wants our opinion.
Go.
So none of the girls.
Let's go.
None of the girls have Valentine's Day this year, so we're doing the good old Galentine's Day instead.
Galentine's. I didn't even hear that.
Yeah, Galentine's.
Galentine's.
I think one of our ambassadors, Becky, just went to a Galentine's Day event. All the single ladies getting together.
We should be invited to a Galentine's.
Bitching about men.
Fuck Steve. I don't know who Steve is, but yeah.
So you think I should go to this? What we decided to do is there's 10 of us. For fun, we're going to bake a batch of brownies where every single one is different. Some have weed, some are microdose of shrooms. All of them are laced except one brownie.
Oh my God.
So that one brownie means somebody sober to rein us all in. The plan of us is to lock our phones up and put them away for the night and see what happens between the 10 of us.
Orgy.
Is this something you guys would ever think about doing? Is this something a guys would even do?
No, I love the idea though.
I mean, I love it from my point of view for you, Jenna.
Yeah, I think that's great for you guys.
Like, I'd love to hear the update.
Yeah,
about
listen,
this story.
we want an update of how that party went.
Yes,
We
because
would love an update about that.
because I don't know how you have this party and two people don't hook up.
Yeah,
I don't like.
just don't overdose in this shit. I mean, you're microdosing and you're fucking shroomy, so like, don't be like, or
Well, just take one brownie.
cut it in half.
Okay, yeah, whatever you're doing. I think the idea was there's 10 individual brownies. So all of
So
them have
9 of them have something in it.
and one doesn't
And one
because the
doesn't.
one person's got to be the.
How pissed would you be if you're that one person?
I'd be kind of mad about
Like,
it.
what the fuck?
Yeah, like
you gonna watch all you fucking assholes now?
Like if I, yeah, right. Like, wouldn't that be like,
you know that one person who's just sitting on her phone.
yeah.
I think it's a good idea. I would update. I think it sounds like fun.
I'd say go as long as you're good with somebody hooking up, go for it.
Yeah, no, and as far as me doing that, no, I wouldn't
Guys
do it.
wouldn't do that.
I wouldn't do that shit.
Now, first of all, I
past
don't know
that in
that I
my
would
life.
call Chris and be like, you want to go to you want to do a dudes in time?
Dudes in time,
I don't know,
no.
whatever that would call it.
What
Like,
do they call it? Guys in time?
I would just be like, I mean, outside of like having a beer, maybe playing PlayStation or something, like, I don't know
No.
that I would have a bunch of dudes over to get drunk.
No.
Be like, let's take
Get all
different
fucked
drugs
up.
and see what happens, guys.
No.
No.
Those days are long gone.
Yeah. Well, I don't even know I've ever had one of these, but that's clearly a female thing. So,
Yeah. But kudos to you guys and have
kudos.
fun. Let us know how it works out.
hey, look, we're here for you. So, Crystal wrote in, okay, guys, on one of the last episodes, you were talking about next level stuff, and Chris passed it off and said that's more for Valentine's Day.
Oh, I did?
So, realistically,
Did I?
between handcuffs, outfits, all kinds of craziness that you could do,
Mhm.
how crazy do you get for Valentine's Day? And what would your woman do for you that would make your Valentine's Day memorable?
Mm.
So how real like if you're in a relationship with someone for a good amount of time, do you really do you plan Valentine's Day to be a nuts kind of sex night? That's what she wants to know.
Everybody still wants me to say something like fucking like, no, I'm lame. I am fucking lame. I would love to say that I go out all out and shit, but I honestly, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I hate Valentine's Day.
A lot of people do.
I do. I fucking hate it. Like, I need one day to tell you that I care about you. I care about you 365 days out of the year. Like, I need that one day to fucking go out and celebrate and fucking blah, 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 blah. But I do think it's a good thing to do, especially when you're starting a new relationship. It's good to express each other. And I think you should have fun with it. Like, it's, as much as I'm not like the Valentine's Day guy, that's why I think it's so funny. Those scammers constantly put up things fucking like secretly make me sound like I'm so fucking desperate. I'm looking for love.
I'm looking for love.
And good vibrations. It's not me. I'm not that guy.
Bro,
I'm a dude. I'm a dude. I'm a man. I really.
I was like the deep
so
pause.
fucking-
Yeah, I was like, I am looking
for
love.
love. These fucking idiots. Fucking idiots.
Oh my God, somebody fell for it.
Yeah.
No, my Valentine's Day this year is we're going to visit my mother-in-law. So there'll be there's not really going to be any too craziness.
It's a Hallmark holiday. It's freaking, it's not like it's just,
Like I think that the one thing I will say, and Tyler, we talked to Tyler about it. I hate Valentine's Day going out to dinner because all it is prefix menus that are overpriced, and I hate prefix menus.
Yeah.
So a lot of times, me and the wife would actually. I think what makes a great Valentine's Day for me and the wife is we stay home. We both actually get dressed. Like, we get dressed nice. We make a nice dinner together, and then we sit and have a nice dinner, have a couple drinks, and then probably just watch a movie or like hang out. But like, to me, that's like especially because February here is cold, so put a fire on. Like, to me, that's great. And then whatever happens throughout the night makes it great. But I mean, it's Valentine's. It's not. It's overrated. That's why I was telling you, Tyler. Like, I told Tyler, like, if you find a good partner and they're like, you want to go to a nice dinner, go the day before to go the day after.
Yeah.
It's not you're saving money. It's just you get a better menu. I'm not paying all that money.
It's just it's one of those things that make people feel like if they don't have a couple, they're not in a relationship, they feel bad. You know, if you can, or if they
That's
feel
what
like,
it's made you do. It's made you feel. It's just made you make it feel
to make you
bad.
feel bad. Oh, you're a fucking loser. You don't have him in Valentine's Day. That's all that is. Freaking stupid. And to me, it's just dumb. Like, if you really care about somebody, Valentine's Day is every fucking day.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Lauren34 writes in, guys, what do you think of this idea? She writes in from San Diego. I just found out I'm pregnant.
It's whale's vagina.
The whale's vagina. And the whale's
San
vagina is
Diego.
pregnant. And their boyfriend has no
Whale's
idea.
vagina's pregnant.
just whale's vagina is pregnant.
They just slid that in there. just slid that. Nobody else picked up on that. Just keep going. All right.
We never had direct conversation about whether he wants kids or not, or if he wants to be a dad, and or he does see kids in his future. But Valentine's Day is coming, so I put together a really cute, thoughtful basket for him with cards and gifts and fun stuff. And what I hid in there was the pregnancy test that's positive. Surprise, motherfucker!
Surprise!
So, I'm guessing.
I love this.
Now I'm second guessing whether that's a fair or an appropriate, since this isn't just exciting news; it's life changing. So maybe it's not an idea to spring it on him for a romantic moment. Do I just take it out and just wait till after Valentine's Day, or is it something you think I should?
Honestly, I'm going to be. What's her name?
Lauren.
Lauren, I think it's a great idea. I really do. I think it's a great idea. I think it's a home run. This is what I want you to do, though. I want you to record it and send it to us.
Please
record it and send this to us, because it's going to be gold. So,
oh my God.
So just get his reaction, right? Because it's not just you're pregnant anymore. We are pregnant.
We are pregnant.
We are pregnant with you. Is now our baby.
Yes.
Okay. So now this is our baby. So you're going to give it to him Valentine's Day in the basket of gifts. I guarantee he's going to be like me and not know what the fuck it was.
I just make sure you put it in like a box or something, because you peed on it. And now you're going to put it in a basket of food. Yeah. So I'm just throwing that out there.
I guarantee you he's not going to know what it is. Because I didn't know when my ex-wife handed it to me, I thought it was a purple pen. And I looked at her like, why the fuck did you give me a purple pen? And she's like, look at it. And I'm like, I am. She's like, flip it over. And I flipped it over. I'm like, oh.
There's a smiley face there.
There's a couple lines there. So, but yeah, no, I think it's a great idea. Videotape it and send it to us, please.
Oh, please do it.
Yes, that would be.
We would love to see.
Yeah, we want to air it.
His loving reaction.
Yes, you want to air it. So please record it. Because again, Laura, right?
Yes, Laura.
Laura, it's not about you anymore. It's about all of us.
It's about we.
We are all pregnant with you, Laura.
Yes.
This is all our baby. And I'm just going to throw this out there. If you want to name the kid Christopher, Anthony, whatever, that's a perfect name.
That's a good one.
It's a perfect name, right?
Yes.
Could it be Tony Christopher, Anthony Christopher, whatever? It's a good name.
We identify as pregnant right now.
We identify as pregnant. We're pregnant with you, Laura.
Oh, please
wait. If she's pregnant now, she's a month pregnant?
I guess.
Oh, so the baby was born in August. I'm born in August.
Oh, look at that.
Just saying, the baby should be born in August, end of August, beginning of September.
Yes.
Saying Chris is a great name.
Look, what's the worst that's going to happen? It goes bad. It's going to go bad anyway. So might as well try to make it, if he has a good reaction, wrap it in something cool.
No, I think it's a great idea. I really do. I think it's a home run. I think finding out that you're going to have a baby on Valentine's Day, he's probably going to love it.
Yeah, I would hope so.
But that's what I'm saying. I want to see the reaction. Yeah, I want to see that. I want to see that reaction. I think it's a great idea, Laura. And from us, congratulations. Congratulations, Laura.
Ashley writes in. She's 41 from Portland. I'm a lesbian. And me and my girlfriend and I have been together for, we have a lot in common. We both like vagina.
I'm a lesbian trapped in a man's body. I feel your pain.
That's it. Me and my girlfriend have been together for 10 years. We have a great relationship. We've never once talked about bringing anyone else into the bedroom. For this Valentine's Day, I thought of a really cool idea. I planned a romantic dinner, a hotel stay, and I thought it might be fun and an exciting surprise to invite a penis to join us for the first time. Since none of us have ever seen one or been with a man, we think it could be something fun and different for us to experience together. Now, I'm wondering, from you two, is this way too bold and adventurous, or is this a terrible idea without prior conversation? Is this Valentine's Day gift a good idea?
I think it's a great idea. Bring a camera. Just kidding.
Yeah, well, hey, you should
send us some footage of that.
Record that for sure.
Just kidding. Don't do that. Don't do that at all.
You can send it to us at Advice Unfiltered.
No, don't do that. Don't send us anything. I don't want to see any footage of anything. I think if you're both in on it and you're both okay with it, and the third party's part of it, sure, life is short. You know,
You gotta ask first.
yeah, I would definitely ask first. I would definitely get a communication involved first because that's a whole different level there. It's not just a strap on. Like,
That's bringing a whole. That's
a whole as a human being. You know what I mean? As a
Yeah.
whole other human being. So, and it might cause problems. Like, she might be like, "Hey, man, what are you trying to say?" You know what I mean? She might be like, "Are you trying to say that you like men now?" You know what I mean?
It could go all kinds of sideways.
Go all kinds of sideways. So I would definitely have a communication about it, talk about it, see if your partner is game about it. If they are, then videotape it. If not, no, just kidding. If not,
kidding.
If not, no, kidding. No videotape it. Forget it. But I think it's definitely something you want to communicate because it could literally blow up in your face.
I think
and cause the wrong reaction of what you're looking for.
Yeah, if you've talked about it before, makes sense.
Yeah.
If you've never talked about it before, you're fucked. But what I think would be a really cool idea in the middle is take her to a male strip club.
There you go.
And then kind of see how that.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good
middle.
Of course, the Valentine's Day is like 4 days away, bro. So there's really have time.
You could go to a male strip club.
How many male strip clubs are? Actually,
I don't know. I'm just saying, like,
right? I don't even know.
I only know
male strip clubs.
I only know one. I worked at it. Yeah, thanks, Mom. The what are they called? Male reviews. So no, maybe take them to a male strip club just to get hey, I just thought it would be fun. Whatever. It could be a little hilarious, but then you're also feeling
or you can watch porn together,
or watch porn. And watch a hetero porn and see if it's some part
you
of
ever
it.
think about a little sausage?
Little
sausage and
little meat in the wallet?
Little meat. That was fucked up. Came out of nowhere. Fucking shit. Little meat in the wallet. I didn't say it. So good. That was really good. A little meat in the wallet. I love that. You gotta clip that out.
Advice unfiltered.
I'm sorry. Oh, Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Oh, man.
Ryan 25 from Austin writes in.
Where's it from?
Austin.
Oh, what's up, Austin?
Shit.
Texas.
I forgot. This is funny. This is kind of probably where I got the idea. I'm dating someone I really like and things are going well. I personally have always wanted to go to a strip club. Obviously, that's a weird idea to bring up when you're in a relationship. But for Valentine's Day, I'm thinking maybe I flip this script. Maybe I take her to a nude strip club as part of the night to make it feel like more of a shared experience instead of something secretive or shady. But I can't tell if this is a good idea.
No. Fucking idiot.
We're saving people's lives.
Jesus Christ.
Bro, people are making dumb decisions.
Tom,
bro. It's so
what's his
dumb.
name?
Ryan,
what
what are you doing?
are you doing, dude?
Brian, they're not that great.
They're not. Strip clubs are not that great.
They're
Save your
not.
fucking money,
Save
bro.
your money, buddy.
No, they're not. They're not all they're cracked up to be.
Oh my
You know what
God.
I mean? And it's a job for them. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna end up going there and spending money and her getting all upset for no reason and blah blah blah. Don't do that now.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah, don't.
That's a hell no. Listen, we everybody's saying no, Ryan. It's not just me.
Yes,
Yes.
like no.
No.
So,
Stop eating the brownies, Ryan. Yeah, stop eating the brownies, Ryan.
oh my God, like. I'm glad that some of you wrote these questions in and talked to us first before
Jesus.
you're doing any of this other stuff. But yeah, some of these ideas, I'm gonna be honest with you, probably not a great idea.
No, that's stupid.
But Melissa, I think's got a better idea.
All right, Melissa, let's go.
Melissa she's 39 from Chicago.
What's up, Chicago?
And she writes in, I think it's probably going to be a better idea than the last ones. I've been dating a married man for 2 years, and he's been with his wife for.
Oh my God! What?
I've been dating a married man for 2 years.
Dating this guy for 2 years,
And he's been with his wife for over 10. They have 2 kids together, but he constantly tells me their marriage has been over and they sleep in separate bedrooms.
Always a fucking idiot.
That's always the line,
It's
right?
always a story.
And a divorce is coming, but every Valentine's Day I'm alone while he still plays husband at home.
Of course.
And I'm getting fed up with waiting.
Of course.
So I thought about leaving used condoms in his work bag in his car. So when his wife finds them, it forces the truth out into the open.
But that's not going to get you anywhere.
And speeds up the divorce.
Not going to get you anywhere.
Part of me knows it sounds foul, but I've already wasted 2 years believing in promises.
That's your fault.
Yeah.
That's your mistake.
That is your fault, Melissa.
That is 100% your mistake. You decided to trust this guy who's cheating on his wife with 2 kids, that he's going to leave his fucking wife and leave his kids for you. I'm sorry, but if he can, he's not going to do it. Not going to do it. He's not going to leave his kids.
No.
He's not going to leave his kids. He's not going to leave his fucking income and all that shit. If he hasn't done it now, he's not doing it. Not doing it. No, it doesn't take 2 years to make that fucking choice. No, he doesn't plan on doing it. He doesn't want to lose his house. He doesn't want to lose his kids. He knows damn well he's going to pay child support out the ass and alimony, especially if she catches him cheating. So you putting the condoms in there is all you're going to do is secure the fact that he's never going to talk to you again.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he will never talk to you again if you do that ever.
Look, you got to take some personal responsibility.
But that's the thing. Like you, as much as you want to blame him for wasting you for 2 years, you're a 39-year-old woman,
and you wasted them on your own.
You wasted them on your own. Nobody forced you to date a married man.
Yeah.
Nobody told you to go hang out with a guy who's got 2 kids, that's married, and waste 2 years of your life trying to get him to love you. What you need to do? What's her name? Michelle.
Oh yeah. Oh, Melissa.
What you need to do is ask yourself why you were willing to settle with somebody who was married.
Better question.
So instead of wasting your time trying to destroy this guy's life because you're upset because he didn't do what he said he was going to do, and you knew deep down he wouldn't do, because let's be honest, you knew. Like if you really asked yourself, you look in the mirror, you knew he wasn't going to leave his wife and his kids for you. So you need to ask yourself why you chose to waste 2 years of your life on something that you knew, subconsciously you knew, wouldn't transform into anything at all. You need to figure out why you felt like that you deserve that. That's where your healing process. This is your lesson right now. So it's about you learning your lesson of why you feel like you don't deserve better. Don't make it about him. Make it about you. Because at the end of the day, you're the one person you have control over. You're not going to have control over what he does. And if you try to force the hand on him, I guarantee you, I bet every penny I have, I guarantee you, he will stop talking to you and he will chase his wife back down and his kids. Because again, it's been 2 years. He hasn't done it. So he doesn't plan on doing it. So stop wasting your fucking time. Go do the work on yourself, heal yourself, and ask yourself why you felt like you didn't deserve better. And then go get better. Go get better. Go find better. Go do better. Like, if fucking just drop it down as a learning lesson.
That's perfect. Nicole 35 from Boca Raton writes in, I've been with my boyfriend for 2 years now, so this would be our second Valentine's Day. The issue is that he's always been extremely cheap. And last year, right before Valentine's Day, he picked a major fight with me out of nowhere. We broke up for a few days, got back together. Conveniently, no Valentine's Day gifts.
Smart man.
And now he's doing the same shit again. I've seen the same pattern just start this weekend. He's been a pain in the ass all week so far. And if he pulls the same move and tries to break up me, I'm going to finally calling him out for using fights to avoid buying gifts. I'm thinking about, for fun, just saying I got to go to my girlfriend's for a couple of days to get away so he can't fuck it up. Is this a good idea, or should I wait to see if he actually forces me to break up with him?
Do it.
Would you move? Would you go away for a couple of days and fall to awkwardness? That's what I would do.
Do it. Do it. Because here's the thing. So I prefer example. I dated this girl who was insistent about getting married. Right? She's like, "Oh, we need to get married." And we just fucking bring it up all the time. And we kept arguing about it. So finally, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna act like I'm into it. And so I'm like, all right, yeah, let's do it. She's like, we're going to meet because she was Catholic. We're going to go meet my Catholic priest and blah, 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 get permission and all that stuff, right? I was like, sure, let's do it. Right? It's because we were arguing about it for months, right? I was like, let's go, let's fucking do it. So the whole week before, every day I came home from work, 8 more days. 7 more days. Can't wait. 6 more days. 4 more days. I can't wait. We're going to meet your pastor. I can't fucking wait, man. Let's get this ball rolling. I come home the day of, and she sit at the computer. She's like, I don't have time to go see the pastor today. I called her bluff.
Yeah.
So I think 100% you should definitely fucking not be there.
Yeah, don't be there.
Don't be there. See what happens. Call his bluff. You know, if you can, and if shit hits the fan, shit hits the fan. At least you know.
He'll be stressed out of his mind looking for you all week.
Mm-hmm.
Don't answer texts. Just be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see," and just avoid any argument.
Well, no, you got to keep communication.
Communication.
You got to keep communication, but keep it peaceful.
Keep it peaceful.
Keep it peaceful. Like, all right, honey, I love you. Bye.
Alex. Oh, we're getting close to the end of the show.
Damn, that was quick.
Flying by today. Alex, 38 from Pasadena, California. He writes in, last Valentine's Day, I thought I was being super thoughtful by recreating what I remembered as our first really great date. I took her to the same restaurant, ordered the same drinks at a time, same vibe, only for my girlfriend to slowly realize and calmly point out to me during dinner that this is actually the exact date I used to take my ex on and not her. Down to even ordering the dessert, it completely killed the night, and she still brings it up to this day as one of my biggest relationship fails. So That's such a horrible fucking fail.
It's terrible.
I'm trying to figure out this year how to redeem myself without overcorrecting or pretending it never happened. Do you guys have any ideas how I could recover from this? Or do you recommend that I still try to recreate our first date a second time?
So what happened again?
So he like did a whole thing. She's like, oh, I'm going to, he took her out to dinner and all this stuff thinking like this was the first place we went out. It's the first place we met, like all this. And it wasn't her. It was his ex-girlfriend. So he fucked up by planning everything around the wrong person.
Don't do it again.
Don't do it again.
Don't do it again.
Try to recreate it.
Now it's going to remind her of when you did it with the other one.
Yeah, you can't.
You can't. You got to do something outside of the box.
Go on vacation.
100% outside of the box. Somewhere you've never been. She's never been. You have no exes at. What the fuck kind of idiot does that?
Yeah, bro. Like,
bro, that's pretty bad.
First of all, shout out to her for hanging out with you for another
we're still
year.
staying. Yeah, we're still staying, dude.
Yeah,
like, fucking. That's pretty. That says a lot.
Yeah, that's a tough.
That's
one.
almost as bad as calling her the wrong name.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like calling her your ex's name is almost just as bad. You know, so if you want to make this Valentine's special, what you should have done already,
save money.
Save money. But what you should have done already was doing your research of things she loves to do, right? Or love to see, or love to go. And you should have planned this already.
That's what I would do.
Yeah,
place to go.
Place to go. Fuck somewhere she would. She's. You've heard her talk about going. You know that she wanted to experience. And you should have planned this out months ago.
Yes.
It's not a wait until to talk to us on Tuesday, right before fucking Valentine's Day. Like the fuck. All right, here I'm gonna give you some really solid advice, man. Can we get a zoom on me here? So, men, when it comes down to doing something like Valentine's Day for your wife or your girlfriend or somebody you care about, and this can go for either sex, if you truly care about them, not waiting to talk to us on Tuesday, 4 days before Valentine's Day, is the best advice I can give you. Plan that shit out months ahead. Like, fucking hello, bro. Like, freaking, like, you should have had, especially because you fucked up last year so bad.
Oh, you should have been on the ball.
I mean? You should have been on the ball with this year. You should have been like, you know what? Hey, you know what? I need to step it up. And listen, I get it. Men, I get it. I'm a man. I'm responsible for this also. I wait till the last minute to get shit done. I totally understand. But when you fuck up epically like this, like you did last year, your whole thought process for the last 11 months should have been like, all right, I need to make up for that fucking Valentine's Day. I need to make sure I pay attention to what she likes to do, you know, and figure out how to plan something that would be really special for her, that creates a whole new memory of an experience for her that last year's fucking Valentine's Day isn't even a thought in her fucking mind.
Yeah.
That should have been your idea.
I would just say, thank you for your point. You have to blow it out of the water. You should have been saving months ago. And should have wrote in about what you're doing.
Yeah. You should have asked us months ago. Months ago. But for all these men that are watching now, next year, talk to us ahead of time.
That's like we're going to cut that as the top advice of season 2 so far. So don't wait till Tuesday to talk to us.
Yeah, don't wait till 4 days before Valentine's Day. I don't know what the fuck you can do in 4 days. Like everything's already packed.
Yeah,
like, you know, everything's already booked. Like freaking, like I guarantee you,
every restaurant, everything,
every fucking possible ideas, it's already booked. Like people have already taken care of this shit.
Yes.
You know?
Adam from Irvine writes in, my girlfriend just on Monday, which is yesterday, received a really beautiful bouquet of flowers delivered to her house today from her coworker who also happens to be her boss. The card just said something simple like, keep up the great work. But that's what's bothering me is they were sent to my home and the timing is right before Valentine's Day, which makes it feel a little bit more personal than professional. Am I reading way too into this and letting insecurity get the best of me? Or is there a weird reason I should look into this? What do you guys think?
All right, so that question again.
So yesterday, Monday, her coworker, who's her boss, sent flowers to the house with a bouquet of flowers, and it just said, "Keep up the good work." And he's saying it's so close to Valentine's Day, like it's a little awkward of the timing of it all.
Yeah,
like you can't send it closer to Valentine's Day, so he's thinking
why send it to her? Did he send it to every employee?
Well, he just said that it says "Keep up the good work," so he's thinking about it. That would bother me.
That would bother the fuck out of me, bro.
It would bother me a lot.
It would bother me a lot. That's because one, I'm sorry, unless he did it for everybody that works at the company.
Yes.
Then there's no fucking reason he should have sent her flowers.
Yeah.
That's to me that's sexual harassment right there. You know what I mean? That as a boss, as an employee, as an employer, you can't just pick your special employee to send them fucking flowers. Is she married?
He didn't say. He says girlfriend.
Girlfriend. Yeah, you
I don't know if the boss is married. I have no idea.
No, but if you can, no, it's not okay. It's not okay. I'm I would definitely see. It's a tough thing because if there is something going on between her and her boss, she's not going to tell you.
No,
Yeah,
but
'cause
it
it's
would
her
drive
job.
me crazy.
But it would drive me fucking nuts.
It puts a person on my radar.
Yeah, like I'd be aware. Like just be aware of your surroundings from now on.
Be aware.
You know, be aware of that man.
Oh yeah,
Because again, unless he said it to everybody, you know, maybe it's a small company. You know, I don't know if you can, but I've never heard of a boss sending an employee flowers saying thanks for the good job right before Valentine's Day.
Right before Valentine's Day. He would have been better off sending every employee in the office flowers on Valentine's Day and saying Happy Valentine's Day from the company.
Yep.
Just to slide it by. But this is awkward.
It's very awkward.
Yes.
Yeah, I definitely would be asking questions.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
Right. Derek from Santa Monica writes in. Guys, I haven't gone on a lot
somebody just said, not to cut you off.
Yeah.
Somebody just said that usually they send them to female employees. I didn't know that was a thing. Maybe that is a thing.
No, so my wife has gotten them from her because she heads departments. So department heads have sent her flowers for her birthday, and when she switched jobs, as a congratulations.
All right,
But
so so maybe you should ask more like maybe they were friends. Maybe there's a
But
closer.
also, by the way, I met all the people, so we're talking about like 70 or like I'm, you know what I mean? Like it's not like
So maybe
nice
it's not as
people.
evil as we think it is, right? Maybe it's not.
I still think it's still bad taste so close to Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
If I saw a flower show up at this house today and it said, thank you.
Yeah,
great
somebody just
job,"
wrote him saying keep up the good work is him a way of flirting.
Could be.
Yeah.
Bro, if flower showed up here, I mean,
Yeah.
today, I'd be like,
the fuck?
What the fuck? Did we? Glad you're at the new company. Wait a sec.
Nope.
This is a little fucking weird.
Yeah.
All right. Derek writes in from Santa Monica. Guys, I need your help. Am I thinking too much about this or am I being a typical guy? I just started seeing a woman about 2 weeks ago. It's a key, 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
And we really like each other, but we haven't slept together. And with Valentine's Day coming up, I've been thinking about taking her on a vacation just so I can hit it. Part of me feels like spending the money would make things move naturally physically, but I can't tell if this is a bold, confident idea or way too much pressure too soon with what I'm doing because I'm inexperienced at dating. Would you take?
How old is this guy?
So he's 44, and it says she is in her 40s. So in her 40s.
He's inexperienced at dating?
Yes.
Okay. And
so is a trip 2 weeks out just to get laid a good idea?
No, not at all, bro. No, because and again, that all depends on your conversation you're having with her too, right? So it depends if you're sending flirty texts or sexual texts or you're talking sexually to each other, then yeah. I mean, if it's hit that level that you're it's moving in that direction, then I don't see why not. But if there's been no talk about any kind of physical activity going on, then no.
Yeah.
Like you should be. I know if you haven't dated, it's hard to feel that stuff out. But you have to be aware of the energy in the room, right? So if it's just you're just like, hey, how's your day? And you're just talking about your day, and there's like this very friendly conversation, then absolutely fucking not, right? But if there's communication where there's like this sexual talk, this sexual tension, that you both want something to happen, and you should be able to feel that, right? It should be something you should be able to tell and not really question. Then sure, 100%. But don't just book the trip to have sex with her.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, don't do that at all. Like, fucking, it's like like going on a date, and then all of a sudden the girl's like, "Do you have condoms?" Like, if you can use your response is no, because I wasn't planning on having sex. Like, I was planning on just taking you out to dinner as our first date. You know what I mean? So like you wanna
Full circle.
You don't want to be that guy, right? You don't want to be that guy that she thinks all you care about is sex.
I would tell you guys that this is what a problem with guys do sometimes is we think we it's our own fault. We're like, oh, we got to go on this big trip and this big thing. And don't get me wrong, that's nice when it's earned and deserved and you feel like somebody. But I would tell you the fastest way to get laid is to pay attention to the little things. And there's little things you could probably do for a person. Super nice, show them you care, being attentive. You eventually will, in a much better way, be able to sleep with that person. And then after that, you'll be able to then go on a trip and make sure it's worth it. I think guys sometimes too much want to flex the bank account with no thought about with too much expectation what you're going to get in return. So I would just be careful with that. So
yeah, no, if you don't go for expectations of sex. Go for expectations of having a good time.
Yeah. So it's the last question we bring up. So we figure we'll help this gentleman out because it's all good. We're at the last one.
Sorry.
So we want to help him out. So let's see
Where are we helping out?
we want to help him out.
Help him out.
All right. So let's see. I scrolled past on accident. Nope, John, that's a cheating question. We can't keep going back to theirs. All right, here it is. All right. Every year we do Valentine's Day. It's this weird mix of pressure, expectations, all kinds of stuff. We've been together a long time. I'm not really great at gift giving. Last year was a coffee maker. The year before was a book. My wife decided that we should give each other no gifts because it's been together for 20 years and it's kind of pointless. We don't need more stuff in the house. So the agreement this year is no gifts.
Okay.
Your wife has told you no gifts.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, is this a trap because I'm a shitty gift giver?
Yep. 100%. 100%.
Yes, it is.
100% because you're a shitty gift giver.
Yes.
So what you need to do is not be a shitty gift giver.
This one's got to be good.
Do you have kids? Does he have kids?
Didn't say.
Didn't say?
No.
All right. So let's what you have to do, bro. What's his name?
Mark.
Mark.
Mark from Denver.
Let's zoom in on Mark right here. Let's do it. Can we zoom in on Mark? Can we zoom in on me? For Mark? Let's do that.
Let's yeah.
Mark, I'm going to talk to you, Mark. Wait, I'm going to lean in so I can
There
get
you
my
go.
head in here. Hey, Mark. How you doing, bro? My name's Chris. This is Tony. Listen, I just want to tell you, you have 4 days, right, to get this right. Now, this is go time, okay? This is 100% go time. What you need to do is ask her friends, or if you have kids, ask the kids or her mother or somebody that knows her really well what she would love for Valentine's Day. And then and I need you to understand this here, do exactly what they tell you to do, Mark. Don't go, oh, that's a good idea, but I'm going to do this. No, Mark, because you suck at giving gifts. So, Mark, ask somebody that knows her best friend, her sister, somebody. There has to be somebody else that knows her besides you. Ask them, what is something that you think she'd really love? And you have 4 days to get it done.
Yeah.
Do that and watch the effort that happens because you did that. You took the time to do that and you went outside of your comfort zone, out of your box to make things happen. If you do that, I guarantee you, I give you my word, man to man, Mark, you'll have a good Valentine's Day.
And that is how we'll end the episode. So as we go around the room, it's great advice. So as we go around the room, Mark, you better listen.
Mark, listen to us, Mark.
First off, welcome back. It was great to see him back in the chair today. We missed you. It's been like a while. It feel good to be back in the chair, Ming?
Too long. I missed you guys. I love you guys. I love being here. Every time I come here, I see something new. I love it.
It keeps changing.
I love it.
It's getting better and better, bro.
It's awesome.
Baby.
Evolution. I love it.
We got the G-string, candy cane G-string up there, just in case you hadn't noticed that too.
Love it.
For Ming, if you need it, I know you're married, but we also got glow-in-the-dark condoms. So
we got glow-in-the-dark condoms. We got underwear.
Listen, I'm done having kids, so I'm going to need those. So thank you.
Thank you. If you want to play, Jedi in the Night with your wife, there you go, right there. Mark, get one of these.
Duel of the Fates. Okay, let's go.
Let's play Phantom Menace. All right, how'd the show go? Good on your end? It was good on your end. Everybody was good. We didn't crazy people. Well, some crazy. Good.
I love crazy.
All right, Tyler. I hope you learned a lot about what not to do this evening. I know you were, there wasn't a lot on your plate tonight for questions, but hopefully you heard all the shit not to do, and you probably have a successful Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
You feel like you learned anything?
No, I pretty much knew not to just, use my brain.
No.
Don't be a dumbass.
You probably just don't be a dumbass.
Don't be a dumbass. Listen to your girlfriend or whoever it is.
Yeah.
And I mean, I had you growing up, so
Yeah,
I mean,
so
that was
go.
pretty sad.
There you go, bro.
There you go, bro.
I told him, I go, where you? I already asked him on the way. I go, what are you doing on Sunday? I go, it's
Saturday.
Where you're going.
He's still kicking the
See,
days
I
Still
told
right.
can't
you
get
I'm
the day
fucked.
right.
So fucked. So it's Sunday because I told you, because if you wanted to, I was like, I'll help. I want to make sure he has a good one.
Yeah.
I was like, so if you need a reservation or whatever, so let me know. I'll hook it up. I can figure it out.
Yeah.
So, all right. So excited for you for next week. We'll hear remember, there's a lot of pressure. It's 100,000 people want to hear
How your date went, buddy.
So it's great. And then for me, as always, first off, just a couple reminders for you guys out there. We really appreciate it. Like, share, subscribe. It really helps us to grow the channel and grow. There's a lot of opportunities that are coming our way, which is fantastic. The second thing I would ask you to do outside of like, share, subscribe is visit the sponsors pages. With Native Suticals is an amazing company. Power Packs by Laundry Labs. Kapala by Ben Rose. Even if you just stop by and take a look, it really helps us out, drives traffic to the website, which is part of what we do. And it's helping us because not only do we get great new equipment, we soon are going to travel. So just like the question that came up, the question that came up tonight just about, going to Ohio and starting to look at places, these are what some of those things do. So we really appreciate it. And I saw a bunch of people start getting some gear in the store, which is awesome. So I was on a call today and the woman didn't say nothing to me. She just picked up the mug and she starts drinking. And I go, is that fucking Advice Unfiltered mug?
That's cool.
She goes, yeah, I had to get one. I was like, oh, that's what I'm talking about.
That's cool.
Shout out Nancy. And last thing is, we have guests coming on, which are going to be exciting as we book those out. But the most important thing to remind you of is the Advice Unfiltered Ambassador Program is I'm taking, essentially, I don't want to call them applications, but I'm reading emails that are coming into the show. So if you're interested in working with myself and Chris for the year, getting one-on-one coaching, everything to really be part of the previous group that just graduated, and now we're building this community out, of positivity, of good mental health, of building a community, of getting yourself in good physical shape as well. So really looking at your life in a holistic approach. We're not here for just one thing or the other. And there's no age. I mean, the people who are in our program are awesome. So don't think you're too old. Don't think you're too young. And enough people have wrote it. Too young might be a thing.
Yeah.
So just throw it out there.
Nobody under the age of 18.
And a couple people wrote in, no, it's online. So we Zoom call and work with you. So you do not need to live near us. But I do need you to email the show. Because I'm trying to we do interviews. So
Can we bring up the email?
We actually, just go to questions at advice, or go to the website.
Yeah,
go to adviceunfiltered.com, and there's a tab that says 8-week community program. And what I would just tell you guys is if you're really dedicated to becoming a better person, hitting those goals, you need some help. You need some people to push you. I'm going to be honest, it's been amazing so far, but we can't be more excited for the next wave of people that are going to come in. And the last thing I would tell you is we do the interviews personally. So we read your email. If everything looks great, you actually interview with myself and Chris. We meet you, talk to you, go through everything, because before we want to say yes, we want to make sure the help you're looking for is something we can help you with. And we also want to make sure you're really all in, because you got to be dedicated to changing your life. So outside that long-winded part on my end, I appreciate and love you guys as always. As always, close the show. Season 2, Episode 3. The man in command, Mr. Christopher Davis.
Why, hello. What's up, everybody? What a great show, man. What a great way to start off Season 2, Episode 3. What a great way to go. I just want to emphasize more on the Ambassador Program. You have 6 months. Well, not technically 5.5 months now until summer comes. So if you want to make a life-changing choice, and do something to benefit you and everybody around you. Again, I keep telling you, I emphasize this a lot, right? The moment you work on yourself and you do the work on yourself, everybody you love, your kids, your significant other, your friends, your parents, your family, they benefit from that, right? The best investment you can ever make is an investment in you growing as a person. And our ambassador program is one of those ways you can do that. The last 14 that we had, or 15 that we had, were amazing. Shout out to you ladies. They're great ambassadors. They are now living, the life they want to lead. And we couldn't be more proud of them and grateful for them. Right. So definitely come and check it out. Like we said, Tony said, we interview everybody. We do it one-on-one basis. So that way, we get to know you, you get to know us, and we get to see, because we're not here to make a profit, man. We're here to make a difference. That's our biggest thing. We want to make a difference. We want to set an example. Tony, I know, is very passionate about this. We want to set an example for our kids, and we want to help people as the best we can. Right? We're not in this for a short time. We're in this for the long time. Right?
Absolutely.
Right? Absolutely. Right. So the shout out to everybody that's in the ambassador program. Everybody, shout out that wants to join the ambassador program. Please email us in and join in. Other than that, man, shout out to Native Pharmaceuticals. Their face creams are fucking amazing. Shout out to those guys.
Funny, I was close in on you.
Yeah.
You look great.
I know, it looks good, right?
Really
fucking
good.
shit looks really good, man.
I mean that too.
Yeah, Native Pharmaceuticals look good. I've been getting comments left and right about my skin, which is crazy to me, because but it's cool. It's cool. I enjoy it. So shout out to their face cream and the Hydro Boost, the gummies. They've been amazing.
So what you're saying, real quick, I don't mean never interrupt you, but so if a woman's about to hit on you at the bar, if she just rolled up and said your skin looks amazing,
I'd be like, that's an in.
That's it is.
That's an in.
That's the in, ladies.
That's the in. My skin looks amazing. Yeah. And that's not Botox. Here's the thing about it too. Like I don't do laser stuff. I don't do Botox.
Just the
I don't do anything. I've just been using the fucking cream, and it's been working really well. And shout out to Laundry Labs. Shout out to you guys. The stuff's right behind us there. Shout out to you guys. We make sure that we continue our business with you. And yeah, man, what an amazing start to a great year. We're gonna have an amazing year. We're gonna get really good name celebrities on here, man. I'm hoping that we get Linnell on here soon. I keep trying to get a hold of Tiffany Haddish, get her on here soon. And Ricky, if you're out there, man, great job at the Super Bowl. We gotta get you on here, bro. We gotta work out together soon too, bro.
And Mike O'Hearn.
We gotta work out, Mike O'Hearn. You know what I mean? I want to get that. I want to get that workout. That'd be like fucking. If I had to put it in categories of people I'd like to work out with, it'd be like Arnold Schwarzenegger and like Mike O'Hearn. If you can, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
People I like to just hit the gym with.
My third one I throw in just because Ronnie Coleman.
Ronnie Coleman, yeah.
I know he's a little banged up now.
Ronnie's a little banged up, but still, just to meet him. Yeah, just to
hear him
cool.
go, lightweight, baby.
I'll even throw Lou Ferrigno into there. I would work out with Lou Ferrigno, the Hulk. Fuck yeah, man.
There you go.
Who I heard might beat in the Secret Wars, which would be amazing.
Shout out Secret Wars.
Show my nerdy side. But yeah, no, listen, thank you to all of you, the viewers, the followers, the subscribers, the ones that just got me 100,000 likes. Thank you to each and every one of you, man, for seeing the vision of what we're doing. Again, this show's about you. It was exactly what the show's about, man. This is about you. That's why we have your comments come up. That's why we do the whole live thing. It's because we want everybody to be a part of the show. And so thank you for believing in us as much as we believe in you. And as always, man, from me and Tony, just keep this out there that the world is a better place because you're in it, and we can be more happy to hear. And we believe in you, and we believe in the best in you. And this is Advice Unfiltered, Season 2, Episode 3.
I don't see him. Well, I don't run his schedule. If he's not here, he's not here.
Well, good morning. How are you doing?
Hi.
You just get done at the gym?
Yeah,
Yeah? Look a little sweaty.
I am.
Yeah, a little dirty.
Very.
Yeah? You got a little close? You, ready to get clean?
I'm ready to go for a ride.
Power packs, Laundry Labs. When your mornings are dirtier than you thought they were going to be. Yo, man, come on. How good was that, bro?
You want to impress me? Try it on her.
Well, hello, ma'am. I was wondering if you just wanted to,
Save it, son. Hobby couldn't handle my load anyway.
Advice Unfiltered and Laundry Labs. Cleaning your dirty clothes and dirty secrets. Try Laundry Labs for just $1. Get one full-size bag of detergent of any fragrance when you sign up for a subscription at laundrylabs.shop.